Hi, thanks for joining us. So glad you stopped by. We're going to talk a little bit about toxic cleaners versus organic cleaners. I didn't think the organic ones would work, and I was blown away when I found a company that had spent a lot of money getting patents and proven potent formulas. Chief Seattle said, "We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children." So we really need to think, what is in our homes? There are 86,000 chemicals registered with the EPA in the last 30 years. Less than 20% have been tested for toxicity. Now, we're indoors 90% of the time, a lot of us are, and the EPA reports that air pollution is up to 5 times higher inside. We're conducting a vast toxologic experiment with our children and grandchildren as the subjects, and that's from Dr. Herbert Needleman. He's a pediatrician and a professor at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Well, one thing we learned is not on our grandbabies. We have gotten as many organic products in their home as we can, and this was one of our first grandsons. 90% of poisonings happen at home. The National Poison Data System says that over 2 million humans are exposed to poison a year. Indoor pollutants come from chemicals that we use every day in paint, carpets, furniture, cleaners, personal care, and more. The EPA studies showed high levels of household chemicals in the air. Long-term exposure to chemicals is very harmful. Let's get the real dirt on clean. 20 million Americans have asthma. I was one of them. It was something they said would never go away, but it has. And 1 out of every 12 children from birth to 17 has asthma. Rates in children under age 5 have increased more than 160%. Household cleaners and appliances give off fumes. That increases the risk of children developing asthma. In fact, the owners of our company bought it because their son had asthma, and they found a way they could not only help him, but help children around the world. So you got to ask yourself, what's under your sink? Now, I don't want to get started on what was under mine. I had Dawn, Ajax, Simple Green. It surprised me that that wasn't organic. Shout, Pine Sol, it smells natural, but it isn't. Spick and Span, Joy, Windex, Old English, they sound safe, but stop the video to see all of the toxic cleaners listed. This is from the Safe Shopper's Bible by David Steinman and Samuel Epstein. Danger, danger. How sad that chlorine bleach is the #1 cause of poisonings from cleaners, and most people have it in their homes. But all of these are very dangerous. And I know sometimes you feel like you have to have that bleach, but keep it away from the babies. And degreasers, glass cleaners, oven cleaners are one of the most dangerous cleaning products. They can cause severe damage to eye, skin, mouth, and throat. Toilet bowl cleaners can be very dangerous. And MEA in laundry products, even in Dreft. I used to wash my clothes in Dreft because I had allergies. And I thought that was a safe thing to wash my clothes in. But some of the Children's Health Environmental Coalition found that we have some solutions for parents and for policymakers. People need to be aware. The trends in children's health: 6 million US kids suffer from asthma. Rates have increased rapidly the last 2 decades. Childhood cancer rates increased most rapidly for leukemia and cancers of the central nervous system, the brain tumors. And 50% of all illness is due to poor indoor air quality. How bad is it? 3 to 5% of our babies in the US have ADHD. Doctor visits for that increased 90%. The Ritalin use rose 14%. Toxic household cleaning products exposure when pregnant or after giving birth increase the child's risk of asthma. Early exposure to household chemicals is linked to a 41% increase in a child getting asthma by the age of 7. A 54% cancer increase from cleaning with toxins. The Toronto Indoor Air Conference found that out. And most of us work from home today, don't we? And direct result of higher exposure rates to toxic chemicals and household products are causing this. The cancer rate increases have happened every year since 1970. Brain cancer is up 40%. 150 chemicals commonly found in homes are linked to allergies, birth defects, cancer, psychological abnormalities. People are being bombarded by these toxins. 26 seconds after exposure to a cleaning product with toxins in it, they can have trace chemicals can be found in every organ of our body. And that was in the New York Times. It's time to read labels, take action. The National Institute of Health Household Products database tell us to find out what's in our home. Enter your chemicals that you see on the containers you have. Find out which brands contain them. Look up the toxicity info or health info. Teach your kids to read labels. Properly dispose of toxic products. Find safer choices, not just for our babies, but for our fur babies too. Their little feet are walking on floors that could have been cleaned with toxins. Well, we found the mother lode of Green Clean a few years ago with sustainable ingredients, natural sources. They're not going to hurt our babies or our fur babies. They're biodegradable surfactants, recyclable packaging, recyclable dryer sheets, no volatile cleaning compounds, no chlorine bleach, no phosphates, no nitrates or borates, no testing on animals. At Shaklee, they never test on animals. And it's a 100% money-back guarantee, even if you return an empty bottle. And it's powerful clean. You don't have to sacrifice powerful convictions for powerful cleaners. I'm not going to go through all of these, but our dishwash liquid is the best I've ever used. 16 ounces of our H2 makes 48 gallons of organic super powerful cleaner. You can get rid of grease, grime, and dirt. It has 1,000 uses. It works like magic. My grandson said, "Nana, it's not magic, it's science." I can clean and breathe at the same time. And our laundry products are so effective, it's hard to believe they're organic. This has helped my husband and I with a lot of breathing challenges we used to have. We're healthier now in our 1670s than we were 20 years ago. And when you buy one of our Get Clean kits, you're doing a lot of good for our planet. You not only save over $3,400 on major brands, but you're saving the planet with less waste. It equals 60 bottles of Fantastic, 32 bottles of Mop and Glow, 728 bottles of Windex, a bottle of Woolite, bottle of Soft Scrub, 2.5 boxes of Cascade, 2 boxes of Tide, 3 bottles of Downy, box of Bounce, and for every Get Clean kit sold, they plant a tree. So you are helping the planet in more ways than one. This superstar H2 organic concentrate. It's sustainable ingredients from natural sources. It's ultra concentrated. It's biodegradable surfactants, no phosphates. And like I said, now here's 3 different ways to mix it. You can do a strong one, a window cleaner, and an all-purpose. Now the window cleaner I actually use on veggies too. I bought a colander with a bowl that fits it. So I can put the veggies in the colander inside the bowl and fill it with water, and then I dump a little bit of the window cleaner mixture in there, which means it's probably getting a half a drop. And it will loosen the sediment and all the other things that come on those veggies that you don't know are there. So it's ultra concentrated, 16 ounces equals 48 gallons of all-purpose cleaner, and you can use it on any washable surface, inside or out. It's ultra powerful and great for degreasing, excellent for cleaning veggies, countertops, and more. Also, if you use it just for window cleaner, you can make 5,000 bottles of window cleaner. So it's about a penny, I think, a bottle. No, it's less than that. But it's smart clean. You can save money and the planet. You can eliminate 108 pounds of waste from landfills. You can eliminate 248 pounds of greenhouse gases. It's smart for your wallet, for your family, and the planet. And this is something you can just freeze and look at. It's how the products save you money. Like it will say on there that the window cleaner equals about a penny, but again, we've just realized it's less than a penny. So I think those bottles of H2 that'll make 5,000 bottles of window cleaner, because you only use drops in them. It lasts forever. So freeze that and check it out. We chose Shaklee for the integrity, for the proven leadership, for the patented, potent products. They've been caring for the planet for generations. Dr. Shaklee was also a pastor and a pilot. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We paid over $9 billion with a B to the Shaklee family, And Dr. Shackley pioneered nutritional supplements, the non-toxic cleaners, and a whole lot more, living in harmony with nature. And he started over 100 years ago. He created the first vitamin in 1915. Then we speed forward to today. Roger Barnett is a tech guy. He's Harvard and Yale educated. He owned beauty.com, arcade.com. He sold those and bought Shackley. Now we get to make history. Roger said the only way we succeed is to make our customers healthier and our partners wealthier. And over on the right, we have Roger planting trees with Wangari Maathai on the lower right. And she was the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD. She also earned the Nobel Prize for the Environment. And when she did, Roger called her and congratulated her in Swahili. He speaks 5 languages. He and his amazing wife Sloan have elevated Shackley's products, our technology, our parties, our trips, and everything about this company, even our comp plan. They were looking for something that they could invest in that would make the world a better place, and they could help people on every level. Dr. Shackley said the medical field is interested in treating disease. I'm interested in building health. Shackley is proven to help people thrive. On the upper right, we have our local green team. Right now we're in Minnesota. We just bought a couple of places in Florida on Beach Drive, and we're very excited about that. That's our corporate retreat. And we planted over 1,500 trees in the Minneapolis area. We were green long before we were Shackley. And we're able to take our grandkids down the sidewalks and show them trees that we planted 20, 25 years ago in some instances. So even though Shackley's been green forever, Marty and I have been green for a long time too. And this is an article that was in Forbes magazine, I think last year. You can look it up. The website is in the top there. But they said how Shackley improves the health of people and the planet. One product and one tree at a time. Remember I told you when you buy one of those Get Clean kits, they plant a tree every time. That's pretty amazing. And this says how a lot of CEOs come to the idea of philanthropy and giving back later in their careers, once their work has served them well to achieve financial success. But Roger has always seen financial success as the means, not the end. He chose to go into the business to create wealth and use wealth to make an impact. And a lot of that he gives credit to his mom. So that's pretty cool. And we were the first official Earth Day product. We're on a mission to help people live better lives. And for almost 70 years, Shackley's led the way in environmental stewardship. We were founded in 1956. We were the first to be climate neutral certified to totally offset our CO2 emissions. We have a net zero impact on the environment. We'd love for you to join us because we would love to have you on the team. Get a hold of the person who shared this with you for more information.